The gossip. A few days after your TV interview, you and Jenny lounge in your apartment, have a major catch-up session. I feel like I've barely seen you since the holiday party. I know, right? But in my defense, you've been pretty busy. So, spill. I want to know everything. Where do I even start? I'm going back to work. It's been a roller coaster. Are you the queen of nerds yet? Actually, kind of. I got promoted to the head of the lab. Really? Crystal, that's amazing. It would be, except Sophia didn't even interview me. She just stomped in, demoted Evan, and unceremoniously gave me his job. I'm suspicious she has ulterior motives. No, Sophia, her ulterior motives is just making money, which kinda makes sense as CEO. What are you, Team Sophia now? No, I'm Team Crystal, always, which means I know exactly how awesome you are. Maybe Sophia finally sees it too. But there's a lot more going on aside from that. I've got a feeling on Addison. The lady came back from the dead and there's more? You remember how I told you she ambushed us in the cabin with the DNA test? You flew Jenny in on the rest of the counter with Edison. Luckily, she left before the boys woke up, but it was a lot. Jenny leans back against the couch. Damn, if you haven't heard from her since? No, but it's just a matter of time. She made it clear that she plans to get Sam and the boys back. I just feel sorry for her. I can't imagine what it's like to miss out on 5 years with your family and come back to find them moved on. I'm not sure I'd do anything different in her shoes. For what it's worth, I think you're a good person for thinking about from her. I think you're a good person for thinking about it from her perspective. Maybe, but it doesn't make things any easier. Anyway, that's not even all of it. Things with Sam and the wedding are not going how I expected. Is everything okay between you two? Oh great, and I'm so excited to be planning our wedding. It's just like I barely had a moment to breathe and even enjoy being engaged. Now this party. You're not excited for it? I just wish it wasn't sprung on me and on national TV. I feel like I have no control of my life right now. The wedding's one thing that should be just ours, mine and Sam's. Jenny slings an arm on your shoulders and gives you a comforting squeeze. I'm sorry, hon, but you'd always be there working overtime to make sure it's everything you ever dreamed. Thanks, Jen. So yeah, that's my life right now. Wow, that's a lot. The two of you head into the kitchen to fill your glasses. She flashes you a reassuring smile. We got Sam and the boys and a certain glamorous BFF in your corner. It means a lot to know you have my back. But honestly, I could use a distraction from it all. How's it going with the hottie from the gym? Nothing really happening there. Jenny studies her nails for a conspicuously long moment. You raise an eyebrow. Nothing? Come on. You said he was practically drooling over you. I've actually been, taking a little break from dating. Focus on other stuff. Your eyes narrow when she doesn't elaborate. She's keeping something from me, but I know where to make her spill. If your calendar's open, if your calendar's open, then I guess you're free to go down a trip. If your calendar's open, then I guess you're free to go on a trip down memory lane with me, or bowling lane to be exact. You seriously want to go to our old high school's hangout spot? Like, right now? Play this premium scene to go out bowling with Jenny, find out what she's keeping from you. Come on, we can both use some old school fun right now. Alright, I'm in. A few subway stops later, you arrive at Bowmates, a bowling alley downtown that you and Jenny used to frequent as teenagers. Oh my god, this totally brings me back. It hasn't changed at all. You take in the fluorescent lights, the red vinyl benches, and the sound of the clattering pins. What? So many good times here in high school? I wonder if any of our high scores have held up. Remember when you dumped your soda on Kyle Hansen in front of the shoe rentals? Yeah, and he deserved it. He got 75 the day after he asked me to prom. You sure laughed the memory. So, what made you want to come here all this time? I was really craving the fried chicken. You give her a non-committal shrug and just into the concession stand on the back. It just suddenly came over me. The thought of that crunchy breading and 2 dozen dipping sauces. A craving, huh? Yep. Since we're here, you might as well bowl a game. What do you say? I say you're on. You rent your shoes and grab bowling balls and make your way to your assigned lane. We pick nicknames for the scorecard like we used to. I wanna be... Gotta go. Classic Crystal. Or should I be? You always better come up with these You always better come up with these. You should go with Jen and Rome. See, he's so clever. Unfortunately, they don't give out points for the best name. The screen flickers on as the willow machine drops a set of pins at the end of each lane. The end of the lane. You first gotta go. Show these kids how it's done. Bring your ball to your chest. As you take 2 steps up to the line. You swing the ball behind you, building momentum before you release it onto the lacquered wood. Come on. Ball speeds toward the pins, giving out the last minute and knocking down 6 pins on the left side. Nice one. You're set up for a spare. You line up your next shot. You send your ball slightly to the right and watch as it crashes into the pins, knocking the rest of them down. Ooh, I still got it. Go, got it, girl. Yep, Jenny Rome. You try back and forth for several more turns. By the time the game's over, you wake up an appetite. Food prep before you go for round 2? Yes, please. Give me that greasy goodness. Plus, we don't have to just stare longly at the beers anymore. You head over to the concession stand and put in your order. You take the food back to your lane and dig in. Coming here was a really good idea. Takes me back to when things were simpler. Even though our problems felt like the end of the world back then. Little do we know. You wait in silence for a moment, till Jenny lets out a sigh. Look, I know you didn't just bring me here for the food. You wanna know what's going on with me. Guilty. But only because I care about you, and it's obvious something's up. Don't take this the wrong way, but it's hard to watch you and Sam together sometimes. I get jealous. Not of Sam, of course. Of both of you. Of your relationship. I want something real, too. We don't have to talk about Sam and the wedding if... No, you have to know that I'm so happy for you. And I definitely don't want you to feel like you can't talk about your relationship because I'm sad and single. You found her. Hurt that she didn't confide in you sooner. I'm sorry, Jenny. I had no idea. Hey, it's okay. You got a lot going on right now. It's not like I need a man. I just really want one. Something about her expression makes you curious. Sounds like you're talking about someone specific. Jenny quickly takes another bite, avoiding your eyes. Fine, I just have to guess. I bet it's Matt Rodriguez. I definitely wouldn't kick him out of bed for eating crackers. Alas, he only visits in my dreams. Too bad. You two would have adorable babies. But, seriously, I do think fuck you. But seriously, I do think I know who you're pining after. It's Adia, isn't it? Jenny visibly deflates, letting out a heavy sigh and hanging her head. Yes, I feel horrible. When I ran into him at the coffee shop a few weeks ago, he was just so nice and charming and funny. Then we met at a bookstore and went to the movies last week. He mentioned running into you, but I didn't realize you've been seeing that much of each other. I'm not sure it's such a good idea, Jenny. He's married, remember? I know he and his wife don't have the best relationship. They have no relationship. She treats him like garbage. And Sam was engaged with the kids when you met, but that didn't stop you from falling for her. You're a little taken aback by the accusation, but you know she's right. Sorry. No, you're right. I shouldn't be lecturing you. I know you can't help who you love. I just want you to be careful with your heart. I try. You pull her in for a hug. Regardless, you know I'm always here for you. Just like you always been there for me during everything with Sam. Thanks, Crystal. You're the best. No, you. You pull back, smiling. Now, I think we have the game to finish. 2 more games and a few beers later. You return to your apartment and happily collapse onto the couch. We should do that more often. As if you have time between work, Addison, and planning a wedding. Actually, that brings me to something I've been wanting to ask you. You're my best friend and biggest cheerleader, and there's no one else I want at my side on my wedding day. Will you be my maid of honor? Jenny stares at you for a beat before jumping on you in a crushing hug. Are you kidding? Of course I'll be your maid of honor, Crystal. You hug Jenny back, glad to have control over this decision at least. I can't wait to help you plan. The flowers, the cake, the dress. Have you thought about going backless? You and Jenny spend the rest of the night daydreaming about past appetizers and floral arrangements. A few days later, Sam and Carter pick you up after work, away to get the twins from Sterling Academy. Thanks for taking this little detour for me, Carter. It's my pleasure, Crystal. The boys will be thrilled to see you. Do you mind if I put the partition up? I'm halfway through an episode of Generation Boom Pod. Of course. Carter raises the partition, leaving you and Sam in relative privacy. You glance over at Sam's hunched shoulders and rigid posture. Everything okay? Oh yeah, fine. It's just starting my own company is turning out to be a lot harder than I thought. She rubs the back of her neck, grimacing as she finds a knot. Obviously, I knew it would be a challenge. That's part of why I want to do it. But I feel like I've been having non-stop stress dreams all week. You know what helps when I'm stressed? Focusing on crossing just one more task of a list at a time. Ugh. You reach over to massage her neck, your hands replacing hers. She sighs heavily. Is there anything I can help you tackle? Actually, there's one problem I've been stuck on all day. That's right up your alley. I've got a potential client who wants to sustain medical supplies. If the product trial goes well, it could be a lucrative partnership. Any ideas of where I should offer them to start? About bamboo cloth. I saw a study the other day about the versatility of bamboo fiber. It's great for bandages, towels, bed linens, even diapers. And it's more sustainable than paper and cotton. Absolutely. More affordable too. I'll send you a link to the study. Sam turns out of your grasp to face you, giving you a quick kiss. Thank you, my brilliant fiancé. I'm always happy to help, but I think you might be taking on too much by yourself. You reach for Sam's shoulders again. Leading softly, she lets out a soft moan. There's a bit of time before we get to the school. I'd love to help you relax. You slide your other hand up Sam's inner thigh, and her breath quickens. Sam glances toward the partition window. We'll have to keep quiet. Challenge accepted. You pull Sam toward you, angling her body so You can work both her shoulders. She sighs as she relaxes into your touch. And that feels nice. I guess I didn't realize just how stressed I've been. Then let me make you feel good. Sit on your neck. If your shoulders are already an indication, your neck's probably a knotted mess. Sam groans. Her fingers slide along her skin, alternating between gentle sweeps and hard pressure. Yep, I knew it. I guess I'm not used to spending this much time huddled over my desk. Once you're satisfied, you move back to her shoulders and draw your hands down over her chest. Take your time caressing the curves of her breast through the fabric of her top. Oh, yes. Close your eyes and take deep breaths. Her eyes flutter shut. She relaxes against you even more. She presses her fingers into the muscles at her waist. Let go of any stress you're feeling, any tension. Imagine it trailing behind my fingers and away from you. You shift Sam's body to give you more access and push the heel of your palms against her toned muscles. I had no idea I was so tight there. Desk sitting plus running after the kids would do that. You continue to knead with alternating pressure, working your way down toward her inner thigh. Okay, so I'm still feeling a lot of tension in a particular area. Oh, what should we do with that? First, let's sketch out those bottoms. She lifts her hips off the seat so you can have her out of her clothes. You push Sam back against the seat, lean down and press a line of kisses across her naked thigh. I never felt so relaxed, yet tortured at the same time. She moans as you graze your lips lightly over her underwear, enjoying how she tenses in response. You bite her waistband, then release it with a playful snap. In that case, I think we should take all your clothes off. Just be safe. Sam doesn't protest. She pulls off the rest of her clothing, toss it onto the seat next to her. There. Now I can really help you relax. You bite your lip, revved up by how wet she is just from the massage and the teasing touches. Embracing yourself on her thighs, you dip down and swirl your tongue against her pleasure point. Oh my god. Crystal. You glance toward the closed partition with a smirk. You have to keep quiet. Sam sucks in her breath. Her tongue explores her. She bucks her hips off the seat, pressing herself against your lips. You lap and suck. She struggles to hold back her moans. Her grip tight on the upholstery. Just like that. You move your thumb to her apex, kneading it while you focus your tongue on her opening. You look up to see Sam's eyes closed in pleasure, her body reacting to your every touch. Careful. I want to savor your pleasure. Can't have you coming too early. Sam's head lolls against the leather seats as you continue to languidly lick and suck at her. Such a tease. She watches as you purposely suck one of your fingers before slowly sliding inside her. Finally, you glide your finger in and out in steadily increasing rhythm, and Sam reads beneath you. You know she's having a hard time keeping her moans at bay. Just when you're sure she's on the edge of release, Sam cups your cheek, tilting your head up to meet her eyes. Do you want me to return the favor? I want to focus on you. This is all about you. You dive back between her thighs, one hand pressed against her leg to give you full access as your fingers enter her again. Your mouth moves urgently against the most sensitive part of her, licking and sucking. No, stop. Sam's hips jerk off the seat in time with the thrust of your hand, deepening her pleasure and speeding her toward oblivion. She grips the seat and arches her back, biting back her moans. She rides the wave of euphoria. Crystal. Finally, she sat back in the seat and tried her tongue across her one last time before sitting up to catch her breath. Wow. You lock eyes and laugh, giddy at the recklessness and passion. Once you catch your breath, you reluctantly help Sam clutch her clothes. I hope you're feeling a little less stressed now. You kidding? I don't know the meaning of the word at this point. Share one last kiss just as you feel the car roll into a stop. Just as you step out of the car, you get a text alert. Sorry, slap. I'll be right behind you. Take all the time you need. After a bit of back and forth with Adia, you step out the car to see Sam chatting with some of the other parents. Some of the other Sterling parents. It's been an adjustment becoming a work from home mom, but I'm enjoying getting to spend so much time with the boys. Lana, Marisol, and Will stand around Sam, hanging on her every word. I can imagine. I wouldn't trade my jobby time for anything. Has it been hard getting actual work done? Not while they're at school, but once they're home, I usually have to wait until bedtime to finish my day. I'll probably need to hire someone to help again soon. Sam clears her throat, trying to hide a secret smile. No, I'm not feeling too stressed today. Lana spots you approaching and breaks into a smug smile. Why, here comes your help now. Lana, since helping people is a good thing, I'll take that as a compliment. Lana rolls her eyes. Next, are you gonna tell me that you're rubber and I'm glue? Well, we are in the schoolyard. Sam wraps an arm around your waist protectively, and you lean into her. Of course, Crystal's been the biggest help with the boys, my fiance, but that's not what I meant. Oh, is that still happening? Our engagement? Yeah. Why wouldn't it be? I just assumed we're Addison back in the picture. Before she finished, the bell rings and the children rush down the steps. See ya. Don't forget the math homework, Mason. I won't. Mickey, I'll tell you about my spider later, okay? Yeah, great. What's this about a pet spider? As the parents collect their kids, you glance at the twins' expressions, sensing something is off immediately. They're dealing with the friend drama? Put your arms around their shoulders as the four of you walk back toward the car. Is something going on with Steffi or Liana? Kids can be mean sometimes. No, they're the only nice ones. Them and Javi, anyway. So, were the other kids mean to you? I don't want to talk about it. You usher the boys into the waiting car and turn to them once their seatbelts are buckled. Come on, tell us what's going on. Maybe we can help. Okay, people have been talking about us at school, about Addison coming back. And they said some mean stuff, but we're fine. We don't want to bother you with it. Boys, it's never bothered to help you. If other students are bullying you, you can talk to your teachers. It really wasn't a big deal. Don't worry about us. It's clear that they're not going to open up. It's clear that they aren't going to open up that easily. Sammy gives you a concerned look, and you reach over to squeeze her hand. She whispers in your ear. I hate seeing them like this. I just wish I could help them. I know. Maybe we should do something to cheer them up. That's a good idea, and they might be more willing to talk once they're in a better mood. There's a chocolate shop not too far away that does classes. A sweet treat might do the trick. If you think it would help, I'm in. You turn to the boys with a smile. You know what? I'm taking a detour on the way home. We are? Where? It's a surprise, but I promise you'll love it. Carter, I'm sending you the address. Watch you that Miss Knight. A short car ride later, you lead Sam and the boys to your destination. Here we are. A chocolate shop? Not just any chocolate shop. Make your own chocolate shop. Cool. You glance at Sam before ushering the boys to the back of the shop where the stations are set up. Hey there. You two ready to become junior chocolatiers? Yes. Quick question. What's a chocolatier? It means we get to eat out of chocolate. Taste testing is an important part of the job. And first, we have to figure out what flavor of chocolate you want to work with. I want to do milk chocolate. I like white chocolate. I'll go with dark chocolate. What about you, Crystal? You pursue the menu of flavors and toppings. Wait. Some people think it's too sweet, but I can't get enough. You just want the same chocolate. You just want to be chocolate twins with me. Don't flatter yourself. I just like white chocolate. The chocolatier prepares the supplies for your station, helping you all start melting chocolate in a double boiler. First, roll the top of the chocolate so it'll hold its shape. Otherwise, melt your hands. What if I wanted to melt my hands? Maybe we could settle for melting your mouth instead? That's way better. Once that's done, take a look at the menu for ingredients to mix in. Or you can fill the mold part way, put something in the middle, then fill the rest for the pie center. I want mine to have gummy worms and toffee. I'm gonna put peanuts and pretzels and strawberries in mine. Oh, and sugar. I don't know if you need extra sugar, buddy. The rest of the combo sounds pretty good. Though, as for me... What? I'm for cherry corridor vibes. Sweet and sophisticated. Like you. Amazing job, everyone. Next step is to set them in the black spatula, and then we can finish them off with toppings. She takes your trays and disappears into a walk in the refrigerator. Now you're having fun, boys? Yeah, learning how to make chocolate is really fun. Yeah, can we go to candy school instead of regular school? You and Sam share a look. Are you sure you're not saying that because of what happened at school today? No? Okay, maybe kind of. You said some other kids were saying mean things about Addison going back, right? They said that she left us on purpose. Now she stayed away for so long because she hates us. They said that. Kids can be so cruel. Boys, if that's true, why'd she come back? She didn't have to come back, but she wanted to be with you. But why did it take her so long to come back? She came as soon as she could. As soon as she remembered who she was, who her family was. I know this is confusing, but Addison loves you more than anything in the world. I guess that makes sense. I knew those kids were lying. Just staying there because Steffi yelled at them. Steffi stood up for you? Yeah, our friends have been telling everyone else to stop talking about us. You're lucky to have such good friends. But if your classmates don't stop, you always come to us. You know that, right? Yeah, duh. Sam passed the boys on his shoulder. The chocolatier reappeared with your trays. Alright, now that the chocolate's set, you can pop them out the molds and add toppings. Twins set to work on decorating the chocolates, and you can see Sam artfully dust hers with cocoa powder. Grab a tube of caramel sauce and draw elegant lines across your truffles. Those look good enough to be in the window display. Thank you. But the guy didn't press tickets straight into my mouth. Great job, everyone. Let's get these packets for you. The boys followed to the wrapping station, but Sam puts a hand on your elbow to hold you back. Thank you for helping me talk to them about Addison. Some days, I'm so worried about saying the wrong thing that nothing comes out. Only moving lips, just a bunch of gibberish, and motherfuckers motherfuckers I forgot about Dre. but nothing comes out when you're moving the lips. But nothing comes out when you're moving the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about Dre. I don't know how you do it. You're so good with them. Honestly, it's simple. I just treat them like adults. Kids are smarter and more capable than most people give them credit for. No, they want to feel respect. They want to feel respected, not babied. That makes sense, especially these days. What I see? Yeah, my instinct is to shield them from everything, but I think that's just made them feel out of the loop. I'll try to be more open with them from now on. Thank you, Crystal. Sam wraps her arm around you, and you lean into her as you watch the twins tie ribbons around their chocolates. It's ready. Crystal, look. Those look delicious, Mason. Want to trade for one of mine? No, Crystal should trade for one of mine. Why don't we all share? The four of you try all the truffles, laughing and teasing each other long into the afternoon. When you get back to the penthouse, you're surprised to find a visitor waiting for you. Hi, Robin! Mason and Mickey rush to hug Robin while you and Sam hang back. If it isn't my favorite nephews. You're only nephews. That's a good thing you're my favorite. That'd be embarrassing otherwise. Alright, boys. Enough clapping on your aunt. Go start your homework. The boys rush off as you eye Robin warily. What are you doing here? You have a lot of nerves showing up after everything you tried to pull last year. Robin holds up her hands in surrender. You're right. I promise to be quick and then I'm getting out of your hair. Sam, I want you to hire me.